Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming to you out another video. Today we'll be going over the best players to use for all of your power up passes and the stuff that's coming out tomorrow, and also weekend league information. Okay, so EA did confirm that they were dropping flashbacks tomorrow in the game. They did not confirm how many and who it will be, but just make sure to be on the lookout. I'm so glad they're returning because they were a great promo last year, but they stopped it. So hopefully they keep it going this year. And also, the knockout tournament for Weekend League did start this week, so there will be Weekend League this weekend. Okay, so one of the biggest changes to this year's Weekend League is the amount of wins it takes to get to Legend, which is the tier below top 100. Last year, this was called Ultimate, and this was at 16 wins. They have pushed it up to 18 wins now, so you need 18 wins to get to the tier below top 100. And also, they have not announced what rewards you will get for each rank yet, but they have announced that it will start on Thursday at 4 p.m. So if you play Weekend League, that's when it will start. I will be playing Weekend League this weekend, so y'all will get the rewards for mine next week. Okay, so now getting into the power passes and the best players to use it for. You get some power passes for leveling up. You also get power passes for doing your daily missions. So you get a total. So for doing your daily missions, every 25 daily missions you do, you will get a power pass. For each power pass, you get every single one, all the way till completed 300 daily missions, you get a 99 overall power pass. So make sure you're doing your daily missions every day, so you get the 99 overall one on day 300. Also, you get power passes from leveling up. So also make sure to keep checking those out also as you level up. Okay, so for the 62 to 81 overall power pass, I recommend using it on Tariq Cohen, Mark Ingram, and Philip Lindsay. Those are 3 good options to use it on. For wide receiver, I would say Alshon or Golden Tate, so you can power up and get the superstar version. Also, I would recommend using it on D tackles. D tackles are pretty good to use it on also because they're pretty expensive. Also, Marshawn Lattimore, he's pretty fast, and when you level him up, when you power him up, his power is very expensive, so I do not recommend it. But if you need a budget, 80 overall, or just someone to use it on, I would also say Marshawn Lattimore when you get his power up. Also, you can use it on free safeties. Also, free safeties are also a good option to use it on because LaMarcus Jordan and Justin Reed, who's 22k, so you can save a lot of coins from them. For the 82 to 84 overall power pass, for running backs, I would recommend using David Johnson, Saquon Barkley, or also a good option to do is Melvin Gordon, who's 39k, so he's also a good option to use it on. So for wide receivers, there's not a lot of good wide receivers to use it on just because they're really slow, so I wouldn't really recommend using it on the wide receiver unless you was to do. There's only 2 good options for the 82 to 83. You can use it on Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen gets to the route cams when you power him up to his theme builder, and Amari Cooper is pretty good when you power him up to his theme builder. Also, a very sleeper option is Ali Marpet, who's 50k for a left guard. He's a very good option. He's very, very balanced. I would say use him. If you just need a left guard, he's pretty good. If you get a left guard, you're probably gonna have to spend a lot because there's not a lot of good options. So once you get a top tier left guard, you have to spend a lot. Another great option would be Deion Jones. Deion Jones is 43k. He's very fast. You power him up, he's pretty good. His power up is a lot, so I wouldn't recommend if you don't have a lot, because I wouldn't recommend doing him because his power up is a lot. But if you do pull his power up, you use Deion Jones for your power up pass. Also, another good linebacker would be Telvin Smith. He's an 84 overall. He's a pretty good option to use also. He's pretty fast too. Where is he at? Right outside linebacker. Telvin Smith, he's pretty good also. I would recommend doing it on him too. Now for DBs, the safeties are pretty good. There's not really any cornerbacks, but you can use it on Eddie Jackson, who everybody has an Eddie Jackson, so I would recommend using it on him. or you can use it on Jamal Adams. A lot of these players, always guys, keep in mind, a lot of these players you can get from the level packs, but if you are no money spent, I would recommend these people. Everybody who I said, you recommend these people, but you can get some of these guys from level pack. Okay, so for your 85 to 86 overall power pass for receivers, it's only two options you should do. It's either Tyreek Hill, who's 150k, or you can do Odell Beckham. Those are some of the best receivers in the game. Odell is also getting another Much Superstars card, but I don't know when the next extension of that is coming, but he will be getting another card soon, so he's pretty good to use, and his base elite is pretty good also. I wouldn't recommend using it on any of the QBs or running backs, so don't worry about that. Tight end, Travis Kelce is a pretty good option to do it on because he has great route running and great catching. So on the defense, I do not recommend using it on any of the D-line or linebackers. For cornerbacks, I would say use it on Stephon Gilmore or Richard Sherman. And also, you can also use it on... You can also use it on Byron Jones and Pat Pete. Okay, so for safeties, I would say either use it on Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is 170k currently, or you could use it on strong safety Harrison Smith. He's a pretty good option, and you could use his Much Superstar Power Mile Whip. He's a pretty good safety. Okay, so for your 87, 88, 88 overall power pass, there are only 3 players you need to use this on right now currently. There are only 3 players. You should only use it on Patrick Mahomes, who is almost 200k, Von Miller, who is 186k, and the last option is Khalil Mack. These are the only 3 players you should use the 87 to 88 overall power pass on currently to this day, because they are some of the glitchiest players in the game and they're the most expensive base elites. Those are the only players. Alright guys, that's the video. We have also received information on the flashbacks coming out tomorrow. Andrew Luck and Jason McCoy have already been announced. There will be a total of 8 coming out, so make sure you're on at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Until next time, peace.